Hello, welcome to another session on Sunday. Hopefully you can hear me okay and everything is fine. We had a weird thing with the scheduled link this week. So the one that went out to everybody to tell them where to go, YouTube kind of messed with that, and then I had to create a new link. So hopefully people can hear me and you're here. If it's the first time at a Sunday session, let me explain what's going to happen. It is 30 minutes of suggestion and hypnosis and mindset and NLP and all these things just to make you feel so good. Now, we all take on stresses of the week, and the purpose of this is to give you a chance to spend 30 minutes inside your mind to enable you to let go of the stresses of this week and start next week fresh, ready to take on any challenges. So I hope you're all doing well. Really nice this week. I've had a couple of messages from people that have been involved in the last few sessions telling me about how good they feel and how positive this is having an effect on them. That's absolutely fantastic. There we go. Natasha says, I'm here and can hear you. Fantastic. You'll notice as well that this week we have added the timer here because we're going to put on that 30-minute timer as well to make sure that you know when you open your eyes at the end of the session that it's been 30 minutes. I know a lot of people say that it just feels like a couple of minutes. So if you're watching this on catch up as well, then by all means you can go ahead and do what you need to do to get comfortable. As usual, a couple of bits of health and safety. Please do not listen to this whilst you are driving a vehicle or when full consciousness is needed. And please do not listen to this if you shouldn't be listening to this, if you have any severe mental disorders or anything like that. What I will suggest is Gil Matthews. Jill is here as well. Hi again, Jill. I hope you are well and you've had a great week. This session lasts 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes of a deep dive into your unconscious mind. And what's amazing is after the session for the next few days, you'll start to feel the benefits from this session. But sometimes some people will drift off into a world of their own and fall asleep. If that happens, that's okay. But it's always wise to set an alarm for maybe 40 minutes from now, that if you do go that deep, then you'll be able to wake yourself up and come back to the here and now. And afterwards, you'll have a fantastic night's sleep. Now, at the end of this session as well, stay till the very end because I've got a really interesting thing that I've been reading about this week. It's an interesting study in pain and how we manage pain. And it's an interesting thing from the Monroe Institute, which was part of the CIA, which sounds a bit kind of conspiracy theorist, but stay till the end of that and we'll reveal that secret. So what I want everyone to do whilst you're sat there now is just make yourself as comfortable as you can. Uncross your arms, uncross your legs, uncross your eyes. Make yourself nice and comfortable. Sit back, lay back, however you need to. Maybe take off your shoes and just allow yourself to just relax. Now, even though I'm going to say the word sleep, and even though I'm going to direct your unconscious mind, most of the processes that are going to happen are going to be you. I'm simply going to act as a guide to your unconscious. And that means that you are in control. And you can allow yourself to go only as deep as you need to go to reach that part of your mind. I will be playing some strange background music. This does nothing strange or mysterious. It just helps you to focus your mind. So what I want you to do right now is just give your hands a bit of a shake. Just really get them loose and shaking about. And then just stop. And then just rest them on your lap and just relax. I want you to take a big deep breath in through your nose. Hold it and then exhale all the way down. Take another big deep breath all the way in and then out. Just focus on your breathing. I want you to just breathe easily. You do not need to think about that. It will happen all by itself. Just like this process. You can focus on each and every word that I say, or you can just allow my words to wash over you right now. I want you to just relax. I want you to take a big deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to close your eyes down. With your eyes closed, I want you to focus inside your mind. I want you to focus on each and every word that I say. I want you to focus on how good it can feel to just let go. Your unconscious mind holds many parts of your week, many parts of the day. Things that you didn't notice that you picked up are stored there for reference. I want you to focus right now on how good it would feel to just let go. I want you to imagine being the most relaxed you've ever been in your entire life. I want you to picture that in your mind right now. Noticing how good it feels. And I wonder where that relaxation starts for you now. Is it in your legs, your arms? Is it your hands or your feet that are more relaxed now? I wonder if you can notice how that relaxation can make its own way and find the tension in your body now. And you can almost imagine it like a caretaker in an old building, just going round each floor and switching off the lights. It switches off the top, your head, goes down the stairs to the next floor, your shoulders, and he switches off all those switches. And as he does, imagine what that would feel like, as those muscles and that tension is just being switched off now. From your shoulders down your arms into your chest, just switching off, flicking all those switches and just letting go of that tension. And you could see that person going down all the steps, your stomach, your thighs, your knees. I wonder how good it would feel to feel that relaxation now move around the knees, into your calves, into your ankles. And your ankles is surrounded by lots of tiny muscles and nerves and fibers that you're not even aware of the tension that they are under every single day. But just relax them now. As you relax your ankles, you begin to notice how heavy your feet feel now. Imagine those are just being switched off. Now imagine, after a hard day, coming home and just switching off the tension. As you sit back or lay back in that chair or on that bed right now, and notice that you can just let go of that tension. You can begin to feel the bed or the chair supporting you, just as you can feel yourself becoming more relaxed. And you can become aware of a wonderful sensation of complete relaxation. And when I say become aware now, I mean that your unconscious mind can focus on becoming relaxed. Your unconscious mind can focus on letting go of that negative self-talk. Your unconscious mind right now can let go of those negative beliefs. Now you know that you can achieve almost anything you desire. And you know that this needs work in order to achieve these things. Just as you know that you need to focus your mind right now on just letting go. I want you to use your imagination. Imagine yourself on a beautiful beach. This beach can be just the right temperature for you. I don't know if it's in the UK, if it's abroad, if it's in Hawaii, if it's in Barbados, if it's in Scarborough, Bridlington, it doesn't matter. It's a place where you feel comfortable and at ease. Because it's always nice, that holiday feeling, when your troubles and stresses just seem further away. And that's where you are right now. Your troubles and stresses of the days and weeks gone by just seem further and further away. Because when you focus your mind, when you use your imagination now, you can find that this enables you to just think clearly. And because your mind is not full of all those silly, random thoughts and feelings, because your mind can think more clearly now, you find that those troubles just seem further and further away. I want you to imagine right now on that beach what it would feel like with the sand beneath your feet, and how strange it is to walk on soft sand. It just feels more comfortable. It still supports you, it still holds you, but it's just softer. As you walk along the beach right now, notice how clean the air feels. And notice how good it feels to allow that clean air into your lungs, and then just let it out. You may become aware of the sounds of the waves as they just lap upon the shore. And this has such an amazing, relaxing effect on you now. You feel more in touch with nature and more in touch with yourself. As those waves just come in and then out, as if it is just taking away the stresses and tensions of the week gone by. I want you to look up to the sky and notice that beautiful blue sky with the sun just kissing your skin and making you feel good. Notice that there's one white fluffy cloud. That white fluffy cloud just feels wonderful. As you look at it now, you maybe notice that it kind of forms a shape. Now you know this is just in your mind, but this shape reminds you of something that makes you feel good. That cloud forms into a shape that makes you feel positive, maybe even makes you smile. I want you to see as that cloud moves closer and closer towards you. And notice how this feels right now. Because as that cloud gets closer, it gets bigger and fluffier and whiter. And it just feels wonderful. Now you know if you focus on this cloud, you know you can draw it even closer. And as it gets closer to you right now, it fills you with a wonderful feeling from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. As you allow this cloud to just circle around you now, as it just fills your lungs, your mind, and just lifts you up. It takes the pressures, the strains, the tensions. It takes the weight of the week. And as it does so, it takes away that negativity from inside. As you take another big deep breath in and exhale out, you allow that cloud to start to drift away now. And something strange has happened. The cloud is now grayer. The cloud is now holding those negative thoughts and feelings, those self-doubts, those things this week that you know you could have done, maybe you should have done, and you feel bad about it. They all go into that cloud, and that cloud starts to drift away. And on some level, it's like that cloud has kind of washed those negative thoughts and feelings from the week away. And as that starts to drift further away now, you notice how good it feels as you start to see your troubles drifting further and further away. And it's weird because you know that you are in control. And you give yourself permission to allow this wonderful feeling to grow through you, to fill your lungs, to fill every nerve and fiber of your body. Because you are focusing, you are training your mind and body to be at an optimum level of productivity. Because you feel good now. As you see the cloud going further and further away, you notice a wonderful sense of complete relaxation inside. As that cloud starts to drift even further now. You know that you can let go and just see it disappear across the horizon. And this doesn't bother you in any way, shape or form. In fact, you feel relieved to see that grey cloud go. As you walk along the beach even further now, you look down at that part where the waves touch the sand. And in your mind, I want you to just reach down and write a word in that wet sand. And this word is something that only you need to know. Something that represents the stresses of this week. This is a word of something that's been holding you back. And I want you to acknowledge that now and write it in the sand. I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. And on the count of 1, you'll be able to see that word now. 5, 4, 3. Start writing it in the sand. 2. See it clearly in your mind's eye. 1. As you surprise yourself looking at that word now, I want you to focus on it for a moment, acknowledge it, and then let it go. Let the sea come in and take that away now. And notice how it feels as the waves come in and lap over the sand. It starts to take the edges off the letters, and it starts to dilute that word into that vast ocean. And notice how this feels inside. You begin to noticing that you feel good, like really good. And you realize that by taking away these negative thoughts and feelings, you allow space inside your mind right now for more positive, more productive thoughts, feelings, and actions. And when your mind and body is working together, you realize that you really can have an amazing week. I want you to focus on each and every suggestion I give you. And each and every week will go deeper into your unconscious mind to give you those tools, those resources that you need and want. Because you have all the tools that you need. I want you now to just imagine yourself completely relaxed. The word is now gone, you're now on the beach. And I want you to imagine that you can see another version of you. This is a younger self. This is a you from a time in the past before life kind of hit you with all the things that life does. This is a you when anything was possible. I want you to visualize that now in your mind. And I want you, as you're on that beach, to go up and give this younger you a hug. Give yourself a hug and notice how this feels now. I want you to just tell yourself that everything is going to be okay. And as you give yourself that reassurance, notice how the energy from this younger you that used to fill with energy, I want you to notice how that energy transfers to you now. Notice that feeling as it goes to your fingers and toes, to your ears and your nose, from the top of your head to every nerve and fibre of your body. And what's amazing is you can take this energy with you for the rest of the week. Anytime you want to feel a burst of energy and feel good, you can take a big deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And this gives you some clear thinking. This gives your mind time to focus. And I want you to enjoy those wonderful sensations of complete relaxation. I want you to allow the suggestions and the words that I say to just wash over your body. And those suggestions can just lock into your unconscious mind. I want you to allow yourself to really let go. Allow your whole body to become loose, limp and relaxed, as if it's just a heavy, wet dishcloth. Now you know you could move if you wanted to, and you know you could move if you needed to. But just notice how wonderful this feels to feel that heavy, relaxed body. I want you to take these feelings and allow them each time we do these suggestions to grow stronger so we can go deep into your unconscious mind. And now you know your mind is the most powerful tool that you have. And what's really interesting is there's many things that you didn't know that you knew, but automatically you can do them, such as going into a deep sleep. You do this without thinking or questioning. It just happens. The next day when you wake up, you feel wonderful because you're refreshed and your body is recharged. It's the same right now. Because this 30-minute session of relaxation, suggestion, and hypnosis has the same health benefits to a deep sleep. I want you to allow your unconscious mind to show you during this next week many positive things, reminders of things that make you feel good about you. I want you to give yourself permission to feel good about being you, like really good. This may be when you catch yourself doing something that makes you feel good. You may find yourself getting into the flow states automatically, being more productive. But notice how you reward yourself by feeling good. I want you to allow these suggestions to go deep into your mind. And I'm talking to your unconscious mind. And I say that you can have a wonderful week. You kind of build up an armor to stress and tension and negativity. You find if you're around people that are toxic, if you're around situations or circumstances that are stressful, you find that by doing these sessions, that helps you build a resource, a reservoir of positivity. You may surprise yourself this week by dealing with a situation that used to cause you stress, and you automatically find yourself dealing with it in a confident, positive, and productive way. You find that people around you start to notice these slight differences with you. And it feels good to become an inspiration to those around you. That's right. I want you to imagine right now how good it would feel to just be completely at ease. Tonight when you go to bed at your usual time, I want you to just relax. Don't think about it. Just allow yourself to have a wonderful night's sleep. Don't worry about the pillows. Just focus on you. I want you to allow the sound of my voice to help you relax even further. And as you sleep, your unconscious mind can give you the resources and the tools to enable you to wake up tomorrow morning with a new spring in your step, a new optimism to life. I want you to allow yourself right now to just feel good, like from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. You'll find yourself every day becoming more focused, more alive, more alert. And you'll find when you noticing these changes, this only makes you feel better, knowing that you are on the right path now. Each week, each day, you focus on the positives, the learnings from that day, the lessons. And from those, you get the resources to grow stronger and achieve your goals. I want you to focus inside right now. And to you, this may feel like it was just a couple of moments. And in a few moments' time, when you open your eyes, you're going to feel wonderful in every way, shape, and form. You may become aware of the desire to stretch or shake. That's completely okay. Because as you're sat there and laid there and focusing inside now, it just lets your body relax and focus. You begin to notice that the sound of my voice echoes deep in your mind. And anytime you find an old negative thought or feeling creeping in, you hear the sound of my voice speaking from within your unconscious. And this lets you know that everything is going to be okay. I want you to take a big deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Focusing on the sound of my voice. I'm going to count from 1 all the way up to 5. On the count of 5, you'll open your eyes feeling wonderful and refreshed. I do not want you to open your eyes until you hear me say the word 5. As I want you to see yourself back on that beach right now, and there's some steps leading from the beach back up. Kind of like old driftwood style steps. It could be concrete or tarmac steps. They're okay for you. As we go on, locking in the metaphors and learnings and suggestions of this session. And your unconscious mind can run around and do all the work for you now. As we go 1 all the way up to 2. As your unconscious mind looks to find the positives in everyday situations, you notice that this feeds that positivity engine within you. And the more you feed it, the more it looks for it. And the more it looks for that positivity and things that make you feel good, the less space there is for the negative thoughts and feelings, the self-doubts of the past. 1, 2, 3. Noticing on some level how you've already making a profound change inside. You're starting to think differently. You're starting to feel more. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Feeling so good. Enjoying this wonderful sensation of relaxation. Enjoying this sensation of taking the time to focus on you. Time to focus on your goals, your desires. Time to just be you. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there. Looking forward to opening your eyes in a few moments' time and enjoying this wonderful sensation. Finding yourself in the glow of this wonderful feeling for the rest of the evening before looking forward to a wonderful night's sleep. And when you go to sleep tonight, you will wake up tomorrow morning with a new spring in your step, a new optimism to life. And you will find yourself becoming an inspiration to those people around you. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there right now, feeling it from inside as it just emanates out from every nerve and fiber of your body. Feeling almost like an excitement and anticipation, but looking forward to just letting go. As we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, have a bit of a shake. There we go. I hope that was okay for everybody. We are 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. That's fantastic. Hope you guys did well from that. It's really great to, I always say these sessions are like going to the gym. The more you focus, the more you do, the better you become, the better you are training your mind to go to those places. And weirdly, however it felt for you is the right way for it to feel. Some people feel a deep, profound change straight away. Sometimes it happens in smaller increments. That's completely okay. Now, I did promise you as well that if you stay till the end of this session, I would give you this kind of thing that I've been learning about this week, which is quite unusual. And it's a thing from the Monroe Institute, which was in the 60s and 70s, I believe. The CIA in America were doing research into paranormal and hypnosis and all these types of different things to see how it could be used to help operatives in the field. I believe there was a film, The Men Who Stare at Goats, which was kind of based on some of these philosophies. And a lot of it was exploring what's real and what's not. But within these things, there's a thing, basically, from the Monroe Institute, it is when you have a pain in a certain area, like a chronic pain or something that is causing you discomfort. Now, don't get me wrong, if you are in chronic pain, then go and seek medical advice. But this is for people that just kind of, you have that bit of a bad back and you know what it is, but you just want to take that pain level down. It is said from this study that the way to deal with this is by closing your eyes, kind of getting into that daydream-like state, focusing on the part of your body that is causing you discomfort. And then what you need to do, and this sounds so simple, and I want you guys to test this out for me this week. If you've got some discomfort somewhere, focus on that area, picture it in your mind, focus on it, and then repeatedly say in your mind, 5, 5, 5, 1, 5. Now, apparently, according to the Monroe Institute and the CIA, by going through this exercise enables your mind to not focus on the pain, and it's supposed to relieve that pain and anxiety from you. So if you are in any discomfort anywhere, I'd like to just try that out for me. It'll be quite interesting to see the results and let me know next week how it is. But yes, if you focus on an area that is causing you discomfort, like an ache or something like that, then focus on that area and repeat in your mind 55515, and this is supposed to have a really profound effect. So we have 15 seconds left. So thank you very much for joining me this week. Hopefully I shall see you next week. Please spread the word. We are keeping this just on YouTube. We don't want it on Facebook at the moment. We're just keeping it on there every Sunday sessions. Please like and subscribe this video and tell all your friends about it. I shall see you next Sunday. Thank you very much. Good night.